This is a quick video about Jing and why it's great for some things and not great for others. It's a really useful app to have sat on your desktop as it makes the job of actually creating videos, quick tutorial videos, or actually capturing a screen really effortless. So once you've got it started, it sits in your tray and you have it sat here, this little sunbeam on the side of your screen. Now you can move the sunbeam any way you want, and it's pretty cool. It just sticks onto wherever it is you want to put it. When you want to use Jing, you just hover over it and click the capture button. That then gives you this little crosshairs, and then you can highlight an area of the screen that you want to actually capture, and then you've got the option to either capture an image or capture a video. So for this purpose, I'm going to actually capture a video. So we click that and then it goes onto the countdown. You can see that my mic's on, so it's going to be recording that. So now I'm actually recording myself. And once you've finished, you can work in there, so you can move things around and record everything you're doing. And once you're finished, you then just click on the finish button. You can also mute and pause as you're working through it, or you can start again. If you press pause, one of the caveats with using Jing is you can't rewind and sort of re-record over a little section that you've actually recorded. So if you do make any major mistakes, it means you have to start again. And that can be annoying, which is why I only use it for giving instructions on one-off tasks that I'm not going to be repeating. If I am giving a tutorial about something that's going to be done a number of times, I want to get that right. So I want to have the option to rewind, which is why I use something like Screencast-O-Matic. Alternatively, you could use Snagit, which is the big brother of Jing. So when you are finished, you just click on the finish button, and then it gives you the screen where you can watch it back by just hitting the center here. So now I'm actually recording. So actually there's me recording myself, and you've got options. You can either save it, and as the free version, you can only save in this SWF format, which is slightly annoying because it can't really be uploaded to many things. So that's one of the problems with the free version of Jing, if you like. The other option, which is the really, really cool option, is you can share it via screencast.com. So you click this button and it basically takes you to an upload. You can see here, this is now uploading. It'll take a few minutes to upload because it's about 8 megabytes. Not the quickest of uploading, but again, it's free, so you put up with these things. I'm just going to press pause while it does that. So once it's unloaded, you get this little confirmation, and actually what that's now done is to create a URL that's copied to your clipboard, so you're now able to post that, or paste that I should say, wherever you want. So you can see here, it's you might be able to see it's screencast URL. If I click return, it then opens up the video and I can press play, and there's my video playing. So as you can see, it's a really easy and quick way to publish things online. It's completely free. The only caveat is you've got a maximum of 5 minutes per video. But for doing any sort of delegation, that is absolutely ideal because it forces you to be succinct and to keep your instructions as short as possible. People's attention spans last between 3 and 5 minutes. So if you go beyond that, you're going to really overcomplicate things and try to break those tasks down into smaller chunks if you are actually going over that. So obviously you can then paste that URL into any way that you want to, so into a comment box in a task, for example, or anywhere that you want to. The other thing with Jing is doing screen capture. So if I just highlight an area again, and instead of pressing the video, this time I'm going to hit the screen capture button or the capture image button. It then creates a screen capture, as you can see, of that box, which you can then annotate really easily. So I have to put arrows on things saying, check this out. And then you can actually put text in there as well. You can number things, and you can highlight sections in different colors, for example. Or you can actually put boxes around things, which again is really useful for highlighting certain areas of the screen. You can do the same as before. You can share it via the screencast, and then you get a URL in exactly the same way. You can just click copy, and that copies it to your clipboard, ready to be pasted, or you can click save, and it'll save it as a PNG for you to use on your computer. And that's about it. So hopefully that's helpful and explains how to use Jing and why it's really useful to actually start getting started with outsourcing, but also it's something I use every single day, many times a day, for handing over information in a quick, succinct way without having to sort of leave my screen, because it's always sat here waiting to go. And there's a few other options you can adjust, but I'll leave you to figure those out. Any questions, let me know.